After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Walker. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Call him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Back to throw again. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And the Redhawks look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. The 20, at the 10, all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Redhawks offense retakes the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him, and it seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Redhawks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Walker. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Scooped up in the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Smith. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Evans. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Cats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Fair catch made at the 20. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He breaks free. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Ohio is on top at the moment, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Not able to connect, incomplete. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Walker. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Scott. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. Back out there now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Testing the right side here. He's past the marker and still going. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. It's a draw play. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Looking to throw. It's Walker. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finally make the stop right near midfield. 1st down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Walker. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's wide open. Look out. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Redhawks have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The Redhawks come to the line with first and goal. Wants to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on second and goal? Looking for 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. They trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. It's all in here over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Walker. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Redhawks will have to kick this away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Redhawks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Evans. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
2nd down after that short completion. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That game sets up a third down play. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the Bobcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The shotgun handoff here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Bobcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He hands it off from the gun. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. No gain there. The defense had been getting sliced up on the drive, but they pushed back that time, Turk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
That's reeled in. It's Evans. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. To the air, it's Walker. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, and this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Now we run a draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. the Ohio offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Evans. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Powering through the defender. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. The punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
And the Bobcats looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Snags the quick throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking for a receiver. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Bobcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now, let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Well, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Walker. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Redhawks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Ohio offense back out there now. They kicked a field goal on the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
A second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Little. Moves the ball out across the 30, that's good for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
This line getting set up, it's a first down play. Shotgun formation, here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Bobcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Inside deals now from the shotgun. He's starting out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do, but we'll have to wait and see if the committee invites these MAC champions to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.